With more out of the way, time to continue our puzzling adventures on the right side of the airport. This might be broken up into two parts, folks, for the puzzles and everything, so we'll bear that in mind. Alright, we go here with our next puzzling here. The library holds so many books, it all must be sorted miraculously. I am not in charge of the archives, but because such a collection can't be perfectly sorted, I bear the title of Archigraphus. It's a little joke dating back to the Imperial era. At any rate, I have a tiny revered conundrum that has me at my wit's end. I have not slept for 3 nights now. Would you like to give it a try? Sure, let's try this, folks. Alright, let's do it. Number 8, the obsessive sort. One of the books in this library isn't in its place. Can you spot which one? We want to pick this bottom one here to the right. That is our next more done and dusted. The label in this book is framed by 2 horizontal stripes at the top of the bottom. It should be on the second shelf. You'll think I had not noticed it. Thank you for your help. You have earned your credit in archival studies. Oh, dear me, we have this book in triplicate. Yeah, take it. We're short on space anyway. Complete this puzzle, we do get this book. You got 50 ghost stories, a book not everyone should read. Okay. I'll take that book, thank you. Go to our next puzzle here, folks. Hello there, I am the new choreographer of the Council of Traders. They requested I devise a new encryption system to secure trade. I find to develop a system that will be as uncrackable. Would you like to put it to the test? Sure. Terrific! If you manage to bypass my system, I will award you credit with cryptography. So we have a cipher puzzle now. Puzzle number 2 is the cipher. Out of the 4 symbols, which one completes the series of symbols below? So this one is pretty simple. You take this one right there. What? You found it? Now I have to start again from square one. Oh, leave me. Oh yes, you have your credits. Now be off with you. RE. Now, after you complete 6 tasks, you are more welcome to basically finish the quest and go on with your adventure. But if you want that extra collectible, you must go after every puzzle. Hello, my friends. It's me, the place of plumber, that I explain your classic painting. You what a learning? This is basically a Mario reference by how he's talking. Thank you, my friends. Number 7, painting a classica. To complete the painting, move to the colors so that there's no color appears twice on the same line or column. The colors marked with the dots cannot be moved. Alright, so we have dots that can't be moved. So, what we gotta do is this. I want to put a pink here. Pink here. I want a blue here. I want a green one to be right here. I got a yellow one to be right there, which I want to be. Blue right there. I want a red there. I want a blue. Okay, there's a blue there. So I want a yellow here. And blue goes right there. And there you go. Puzzle solved. Bada bing, bada boom. The fact is that these puzzles are not randomized, which I'm glad they're not. This would be really a pain in the backside to solve. Bravissimo! You are deserving the credit of the paintings in Classica. Thank you. Let's go after the last puzzle here, up here. This one is the fun one, I think. You're a student! You'll see optics is as simple as ABC. I'll award you with credit if you manage to solve a very basic problem. I mean, a 3-year-old could do this. Sure. You see, it's terribly easy. This is the last one, number 9, optical options. A beam leaves the source A and must end up in the main conduit, B. Move mirrors to direct the beam to point B while activating all 6 crystals. So we want to have a beam to go around in here. We want a beam to go right here. And we want to have one beam go up here. One beam to go this way. And one beam to go right here. And that should complete it. Zada bing, zada boom. Puzzles are done. Oh, you figured it out. Well, You've earned credits for the optics class. And that is all of them. You get the achievement, Scholar, for completing all of them. Nice! With that out of the way, we can now talk to the Magi here. This might be a longer episode depending on what happens, folks. The Dean. So, you are the students progressing well. Well, what? Congratulations! You've finished all your courses. This calls for an extra reward. Here you go. You get yourself your fancy star. Collectible star at hand, folks. Alright, now on to my teaching. What would you like to know? The Magi. Well, the Magi are a people, or rather a civilization, that peaked more than 2,500 years ago, while the world was largely underwater. According to the legend, they possess magical powers beyond anything else in history. Some even say they could manipulate time itself. But these are the most likely extracted explanations of contemporaneous peoples to account for strange phenomena after the fact. Nevertheless, after dominating the era in which they lived, they completely vanished 2,000 years ago. All they left behind were a few ruins and many unsolved mysteries. What would you like to know? The Megaliths. What are commonly called Megaliths are in fact the most famous relics of the Magi civilization. While somewhat rare, they are very evenly spread throughout the various continents. It is not precisely known what purpose they served. The ciphered writings ran to a road on our path. What does where it lead? Incidentally, it was while researching for a Megalith that my former professor, also a great expert on the Magi, met her end. Quite a sad story, really. What would you like to know? I want to know what happened to your professor, but what happened to the Magi first? Surely it's the greatest riddle ever put forth. Why would a civilization as powerful as the Magi vanish from the face of the earth 2,000 years ago? And without a trace, or practically none? Even after years of research, I must admit I haven't forgotten the foggiest idea. What would you like to know? What happened to your professor? My old professor was a leading Magi expert. Her entire life was devoted to figuring out why they had disappeared. I recall she was particularly interested in the Megaliths. She thought the stones contained a power that, once triggered, would enable her to learn more about the Magi. She discovered a Megalith that it was believed she could activate within the Stone of Time. Sadly, she was captured by the pirates that lived on the island at the time. No one's ever found a trace of her. It was on Magi Isle, the one people now called the Cursed Isle. We'd like to know. What about the Stone of Time? We've heard about this beforehand. It's on top of the pyramid. The Stone of Time is quite the legend in itself. It has some connection with the Megaliths, but I do not know more than that. The item predates the Magi by many years, so long ago in fact that there's no one remembers who or what it was created. I'm not even sure if the stone really exists. The only direct reference I was able to identify is in the archives of the Demonian royal family, but I was lucky enough to visit. The Stone of Time is evidently a large round stone, black, with an eye engraved in its center. Interestingly, the eye resembles that used by the Prophet. A bizarre coincidence, if you ask me, but I'm hardly concerned with the outside world. Would you like to know more? The Magi Isle, actually. A lot of talking today. Magi Isle is located farther east and can only be reached by boat from Sierra Harbor. Its name comes from the Magi ruins found there. Pirates made it their home, only to be mysteriously driven out later. Whatever the case may be, fishermen still refuse to set foot there. They believe the island is cursed, so has its name become Cursed Isle. Quite the ghost story, as they even existed. To get to Magi Isle, you'll need a boat. Keep in mind that only a member of the Council of Traders can provide you with a pass of safe conduct. What would you like to know? That's all we need to know right now. But we do need to get that power. But anyway, we have what we need here on this. Let's go, folks. With that in hand, we have all the information we need. I want to go talk with the traders first and foremost, because obviously you need a trader to get to the Isle. So let's go talk about the Traders Guild and see if we can talk about that man here that we talked to earlier. Well, hello there, citizen. What can I do for you? How about getting us a boat? So you're looking to get to the Cursed Isle? It's a weird place. I wouldn't go near it if I were you. But hey, it's your call. A force-smudger letter signed by me is all you need to set sail. Naturally, it would cost you. Would you like to have something interesting to trade? How about my loyalty badge? Oh! Why, that's one of my grandfather's badges! I thought they had all been lost in the Great Disaster. Their value is strictly sentimental. Please give it to me in exchange for a pass of safe conduct. Sure. That's all what this item does for you. As promised, here you go. And now we have ability to get a boat. You have the pass of safe conduct. Captain Stubbing will welcome you aboard with a smile. Okay. But alas, we still need to get that Stone of Time, which from my understanding is on top of the pyramid. But we need to get to the outside world. So let's head out that way. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. We need to head out to the Windy Isle here, because we need to continue our disciples here in the Windy Valley. The Windy Valley isn't much of a place here in this time. Not much is here. There's an old man here. I know you. Long time no see. What are you doing here then? We call this place the Windy Valley, but the Wind Guardian hasn't been seen here in ages. One guy actually tried to go get the wind going again, but he died in the attempt. Anyway, as you know, none of that really matters. None of that really matters, you say. It looks like the disciples here are blocking our path here. Let's talk to them. Atop Mount Alpha, you will find an old temple dedicated to the Great Destroyer. There's also an old rusted out doohickey in the corner. It looks like some winged machine. Weird, huh? I wonder what it's meant to do. Access to the top of Mount Alpha is restricted to those apprentices who have passed novice training in order to become disciples of the Prophet. If you have not passed, you shall not pass. Oh, you're that new novice? Yes. I was told you'd be coming to finish your training. Now you have access to this island now. Watch yourself. Climbing Mount Alpha is the most perilous. We actually get to find some combat finally at long last. After all, we have some little use for weak disciples. Only the best among us will earn their place in the world post-annihilation. So here we are, Windy Valley, the Mount Alpha region. This is a 2D sector, and it is interesting. Because we don't have to deal with, you know, platforming in a game like this. Along with the stuttering that this game has, unfortunately. That after I said before, as soon as I think we need to go up here. Don't think there's anything down there. Again, as before, if they have to, when they have to load new stuff in, they have to stutter and everything, so bear that in mind. But this is a huge vertical sector. The one thing you need to avoid are crystals. These little blue crystals see right there. Touch those, you immediately die. You have mushrooms here that jump you up really high by bouncing on them. The platforming is, I would say, about the same as it was in 2D. But again, the whole idea is that you have to deal with the stuttering real quick. You also have these spiders that we've killed before. We also have these other enemies here that we can kill really quickly. But again, they can't kill them with normal sword attacks. You have to... Oh, I landed on the same thing I did last time. I died with my eyes open, apparently. So yeah. Also, the crystals really catch you off guard really fast because they blend so well with the background that you most likely will die here more often than not. And it's a real shame, too. Because it's just like... They don't really think they should really harm you, you know? It's almost like poison in that regard. I remember my first run through this. I died here plenty of times. And we gotta level up! I say, we have reached level 13. I am not going to die to those things again. Well, famous last words, right? So these little spiny things, little spiny turtles, can only be hurt by after shocking the ground with Menos, so bear that in mind. But this place is a little... Oh, there's a... Okay, either I got crushed, or there's a crystal right there that killed me right off the bat. I want to know what killed me here. I'm gonna stay over here. All the bricks, the blocks fall, and they can still hurt you. We got some green goop right here. Oh, it's sticky. You also have these blue mushrooms, which jump you really high back to your starting point. So there's a few the little branches off the beaten path here, so bear that in mind. Now you gotta watch out for your jumps here, because again, if you jump into the spike, you jump into the crystals, you die. But again, it's a real shame. I don't really know why crystals like this would hurt you that badly upon contact. Like contact damage. I really never understood contact damage. I know, like, the game, like, I think it was Freedom Planet, which got rid of the concept altogether of that the enemies had to hurt you first before anything else. It's like, these... I guess if you landed on these, you know, like, falling onto them, yeah, I would say these would hurt, but walking up next to them, I highly doubt that would hurt anyone. Or hurt anything if you just walked up to a crystal. Unless the crystal itself was poisonous to the touch, then I can understand that, but... These crystals come out of nowhere, and basically, and the game never tells you that these crystals are harmful. It's a slight annoyance. Luckily, though, they anticipated you dying a lot because they give you a ton of health restores and checkpoints. Don't. There we go. Get these spiders out of the way again. Good experience here, and we're going to need all the experience we can get to level up soon. Because we're going to come up to a section I don't really like. And, well, to be fair, it's a little, shall we say, weird, interesting. But we'll get there once we get there. But first, I gotta make sure I don't die here. So you have to control your jumps. If you jump high, you die. And if you don't time your jump right, you die. So, don't die. That's the whole point. Oh, goodness. At least the enemies here give good experience, though. That's a nice bonus. Oh, there's the coins. I want that. I want the coin. There we go. I perfectly would like experience points, personally, but, you know. Ooh, this one you gotta be... Oof. That's a real tricky jump. Kill the thing. Can't get the experience points. That's gonna land on spikes. Jump up here. We get ourselves a treasure chest, which contains... You got mana! Natural life energy, guaranteed 100% sustainable, eco-friendly, and gluten-free. A mana, you say? Oh, dang it. No! Continue. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Now we got ghost platforms. Simple concept, really. We need to... Oh! There we go, take care... I was actually going to take care of the enemies above me, but, you know, I digress. Oop. Jump up here, jump up here. Again, the crystals look really beautiful, and this area looks pretty awesome, real honestly with you. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. And we get another level up! I say, is reached level 14, and we've got 28 power. Not bad. On top of our bronze sword we got earlier, we're doing pretty good for power right now. We gotta take you. Got those experience points for disappear. Come on out. Drop you down and get that experience points, baby. And we got a chest there. Gotta figure out how to get to it. That might be something important. Oh, well, at least I hit the checkpoint. I hit the checkpoint. Uh-oh. This might be an episode in itself. Ah, so the things light up and they disappear on contact. Run, 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 run. Run! Wait, how do you get down to the... Okay, I'm gonna have to kill myself, because apparently I need to get to that chest over on the right, and that's not the way to do it. That's the way up. Dying was actually intentional. Need to figure out how to get over there. Oh, right. I have a higher way to go that way. So yeah, there are a couple of paths here, so we need to figure our way back around backwards here. Get these spiders out of the way. I have to go higher on the right side in order to get that chest. It might be a collectible star for all we know. We jump over here. Now we get to these platforms here. Boom, bada, oh, ow. Oh boy. Yeah, be careful how these platforms, they disappear after a while. At least they give you a shortcut to come around. No! Why did you do that? Oh. See, that one of the platforms are basically disappearing. I don't want that to disappear. Gotta make sure to get across this. How do I get across? There we go. That was close. I almost killed myself. All collectibles are. That wasn't even worth it. Dang it. Oh well. Alright, let's jump back up here. Nope. At least again, at least to give you a shortcut to get that chest, so bear that in mind. Come up this way. I'm gonna die to the spikes if I don't die. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, gonna charge up. Booyah! Double charge shot of that. I think we can actually charge up Fina too while we're at it. I think we'll do that. We'll use that mana we collected earlier as a way to upgrade Fina once we get the chance to get back to that Bibi the Witch. That'll be nice to have. Oh, now we get... Oh, hello, Lara Croft. It is Clara Loft. I love that reference. Oh, so you're an archaeologist as well? Ever since I was a little girl, I dreamt of unearthing a certain Magi secret. It's something called the anomaly. If I locate the anomaly someday, I'll be internationally recognized. But seeing as I don't know what it looks like, for now all I can do is search. So, that person actually requires a purpose, actually. You actually can. There will be something later. Oh no, we got Mega Man platforming. The reappearing, disappearing blocks. Oh, I hate them. They come up in a pattern, so bear that in mind. Oh boy. Oh. Tough to see, though. I'll give it that. Oh no! Oh! Ah. And they all have a pattern too. Patterns. Disappearing blocks. I've never liked that in the Mega Man games. I see that all the time in Mega Man games. It's like, come on. Like, why do you have to have this? The fact that you can't really see the pattern, so you have to go by pattern recognition. There we go. And booyah. Pattern done. Oh! Ooh, that was bad. I'll take all the coins, thank you. But except for that one right there. Grab this chest, because if you break those rocks, you never get them rest. Orcan ore! Hey, I'll take that, thank you. I'll soon I hope we gotta find a use for this, because I really want to know that. I want to get that stuff to use. Oh man, we can't go back unless we use Menos. Booyah. Get my money back. Bounce to victory. Ooh, good. This place is actually longer than I thought. Alright, Menos, take these guys down. Oh boy. Oh yeah, you guys can't be hurt for some reason because they're just bouncing like mad here. Ow. How dare you keep hurting me like this? Ooh boy. Spinies! Oh. I think you might be able to bounce on the mushrooms, but it's so close to just, you know, reset like this, you don't have to worry about it too much. Ooh. Ow. This place is a lot longer than I thought. Ooh. Go here, jump higher. I want to say... What the... How did it bounce up like that? I don't know. I'm gonna try to build ties here. That didn't break a thing, did it? I think you should be able to jump on that. This place keeps killing me like every chance it does. And again, it's only because it's like instant kill. It's not like, you know, you don't get a harm, you know, you don't get health harm or anything. No, you immediately die. Oh my goodness. Can I actually break this? No, I can't. I think there's a way to get rid of those things. Get rid of these bats. These bats are gonna be annoying to get across. Oh man, see that's almost a blind jump right there. Yeah, nice restart points. When you can't jump on enemies, you think I'm Super Mario. I should be able to jump on stuff like this. Apparently not. Ow. Get out of here. I want your experience points. Oh, this is what this is for. Get a chest right here. What do we get? Red goop. Man, we're definitely gonna need a lot of that for all the times we've been dying. Woo! Ooh, yeah. There's the exit for us.